Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming. I just realized now I had my mic on that whole time, so hopefully I didn't say anything. I don't really remember. I might have been talking to myself. Wouldn't surprise me. If you might have been hearing some other stuff too. But anyways, I hope that you can actually hear me now. Last couple of videos I recorded, my mic was on, but it was not working. It looks like, from what I can see, the Yeti is recording, but let's go ahead and start into what's going on here. So if you were here for the live on Tuesday, we got rated out by PokeRev. It was pretty crazy. I couldn't keep up with chat. We had giveaways beyond what I could handle. So we are going to do something a little different with the giveaways today so that we can manage that kind of stuff. But looks like nobody's saying I'm muted, so that's good. Now, if you wanted to get in on this break, if you were in there during the video, or if you've checked out the community tab, this is going to be the next break that we do on Tuesday. We're not doing this one today. This box did actually sell out this morning, but I went back and I checked, and there was actually there was 5 or 6 packs that were bought and not paid for, where people had either bought more than once and then for some reason it didn't check out correctly. So if you still want to get in on these packs right here, you still can. They're going to be open next Tuesday. If you go to the site tcagaming.com, there should be 5 of them left, I believe. And the special for the 70K that we hit during the raid, mostly because of PokeRev, and then everyone who stuck around, and for all of you guys who are always here, I lowered the price from $325 down to $275. And at that price, I'm taking quite a hit, especially since I bought this thing when it was like $15,000 or something like that. So, but it'll be fun, and all of the packs are going to be opened up live. We had gotten all the way down to 5 like I said, by this morning, and most of those were bought. They were technically sold out on the site, but they have been relisted. So if you're interested in getting into that, just go to the site, and like I said, all of them are going to be opened up live. Let me readjust that. So I'm going to set this off to the side now, because we do have quite a few packs open up today, and we are going to do something a little different with the giveaways. Now, just in case somebody does pull that jungle pack, I didn't forget. For those of you who understand what this is and why that numble's over the card there, I actually pulled that and we peeled it off for the Ditto. But the first person to pull a Holo Scyther gets that thrown in for free. This is a Scyther EX from Ruby and Sapphire, and the reason it's still here, I mean, this was a long time ago, I mean, several months, but nobody's pulled a Scyther from those jungle packs. But we actually have jungle packs over here in this giveaway box. And if you saw the little short that I attempted on the channel, or you've been on my IG, we've restocked this box. We cleaned it out almost twice during the Rev raid. It was pretty crazy how many people we had jumping in, and you guys, it was like 800 subscribers, 700 subscribers, something crazy like that, and then we had like 1,400 likes. So that many giveaways, it definitely overwhelmed me a little bit trying to keep up with everything. So we're going to do something a little different with the giveaways. So we're actually still going to do 3 packs minimum, for every 100 likes and 20 new subscribers. However, instead of doing a bunch of different winners, we're actually going to do a winner for each of the likes and the subscribers at the end of the video. So if we get 100 new subscribers, then that person will get 15 packs out of this box. And of course, if they're in the chat, they'll get an extra pack. If they're a member, we'll get an extra 5 packs for being a member, because you're kind of getting slighted, because every member, and every time somebody's in the chat, you get an extra pack or something like that. So if you're a member, you get 5 extra packs, and if you're in the chat but you're not a member, then you can get an extra pack. But we'll open them all up at all up at once. But there's all kinds of stuff in this box. There's booster boxes that are tagged on the back of packs. There's vintage packs. Hopefully, we'll get plenty of subs, plenty of likes, and then we'll do it at the end of the video. All right, so let's jump into the stuff that has been bought through the website and that needs to be opened up on the channel. So first up, we have Wilson, and he bought a Lost Abyss booster box, and I've got his 2 little his bags off to the side. For those of you who want to know how to become a member, there should be like a join button in the chat, also below the video, and you don't have to be a member to win any of these giveaways. All you have to do is subscribe, like, and then fill out that little form. And for those of you worried about the emails being leaked out or exposed to anybody who wants to pause the screen and type it out, I have fixed that, so hopefully we will not have any more emails being shown. But that's all you got to do. You fill out those things, and if you're a member, then you can get extra packs at the end of the video when we do the giveaway drawing, and we will do those live. Okay, so here's the first pack. Hoping I still have my knife. There's the little box cutter. And let's get into Wilson's opening. Now, the best way for me to see your message in chat, if we're going really slow, I'll probably see it. But if you tag me at TCA Gaming, then it pops up in orange for me on the black chat screen. So it makes it a whole lot easier for me to see your question. I know some people just did it, but it looks like we kind of got spammed out by somebody. They might get stuck in timeout if I keep seeing them. Now, I know some of you stuck around for that whole video. It was like 4 or 5 hours, which was pretty crazy. I was so tired. I went to bed that night and I was just, I couldn't sleep for some reason. I was really tired, but it was rough. Now, Pokemon DNA has recommended to me that I be cutting these packs, and I was like, nah, that'll take way longer. But on the Japanese packs, he may be right. All right, so Wilson, pack number 1. Welcome, Manuel Magana. You're a Charmeleon member. What's up, man? All right, pack number 1, nothing. So the number we're going to go off of for the subscriber count is 70,100. I saw that several of you started subscribing before the video even started, so I want to make sure you get that count in there. I think we were at 70,105, but because it didn't go down this time, which that's the first, it actually went up. I'm going to take that into account, and we're going to say, so if we get to 70,120 subs, and that's all we get to in these next couple of hours, that'll be a 1 giveaway right there. So Tyler says, TCA Gaming, have you ever shipped a single sealed mini portfolio booster? How would you package it? Yeah, I used to do those all the time. I think I just stuck them inside of a bubble mailer because they were so cheap. But the way I used to sell those is that I would actually pull the packs out and I would just sell the mini portfolio, and you could get a couple bucks for those things. There's a crocodile. So far, no hits yet, other than a few hollows, I guess. Pokey Trucker D says he was here for the whole thing. Whew, yeah, it was long. We did the Plasma Blast box break, and then about after that, we opened up a few things for customers, and then it went to here. Let me see if I can fix the focus. I don't know why it resets every time. I think it's this one. So this might be a little bit of a lull right here, but I'm gonna take it off of auto. We'll put it right there. That way, kind of zoom a little bit, but it won't zoom much. Oh, I need to apply it. There we go. Welcome, Get 3T Stupid. Welcome to the channel, man. Thanks for joining in as a Charmander. But yeah, then we did giveaways. We had like 54 giveaways, which was nuts. And we went through tons of packs. Several people won booster boxes and vintage packs. Just a Pokemon kid. TCA Gaming. Is there a way I can try out being a mod? Maybe I'll add you in here. Just keep sticking around in the chat. I might throw a wrench your way. But at the moment, I'm going to be opening up some packs. And I think we got a few people in here. Hayden, you had actually won something. Did you go back through and check out what you had won? Because I don't think I received an email from you. All right, so Nicolaj. He says, TCA Gaming, why does it say on the PSA slab it is from 2003? There we go. We got a first hit. We got a Pidgeot V. So the Ruby and Sapphire, I believe it did come out in 2003. There are some cards that come out in 2004 and 2005, but those were, I think it was like the Master Trainer Kit type cards. It's not actually the Ditto. That's just a sticker from the Numel Ditto I peeled off and I stuck on top of it. You can actually see it's the Scyther, if that's what you're asking about. We've got Pokey Trucker D, TCA Gaming. I just shared the stream in Pokédex Discord also, man. Maybe we'll get some more of the Worm Gang here. So Hayden says he tried to watch the video but didn't see that he won. Yeah, I mean, it is 5 hours worth of stuff, but there's no way I could reach out to everybody either. I was having a lot of trouble with, there were several people who reached out to me, said that they won, but then they didn't give me their address, or they only gave me like a street, and the back and forth, sometimes they can just make it take so long. Ivana, welcome to the channel. You were a winner from Tuesday night. I remember that. Yeah, it was on Tuesday stream, Hayden. Like I said, I can't remember what you won. I don't know if it was anything big or not. The biggest winners who had won like full boxes. In fact, there was 3 people that won twice. We had over 1,000 people who entered the giveaway. They, I don't think any, well, maybe one of the people who won twice claimed, but the other two didn't claim at all. There's some worm emojis. We got some of the worm gang in here. Now, Marshall, he texted me last night. He was like, hey man, we're streaming at 6:05. Love if you drop in. I couldn't make it to it. In fact, I haven't even responded to his text message yet because I had VBS. I'm basically at VBS from 5 to about 9 o'clock. And when I did actually check in to see if he was still live at 9. And from what I saw, he had already ended. PokeWin, you should put winner email format in description. I didn't see the rest of it. The email is automatically collected. All you got to do is put your YouTube handle in the little Google Doc. Manuel Magna, I missed your message. It shot up too quick. Jerry P, Rusty, for a long-term storage, do you think that totes with gaskets to help moisture out is fine? I guess it really depends on what you're keeping it in. I mean, totes with gaskets are usually good. If you guys don't know what a gasket is, he's talking about like with a rubber seal, so that when you close it up, so like if you had a cooler, just imagine a cooler. Imagine a piece of rubber that, you know, met where the lid hit. That's basically what a gasket is. Usually those are pretty cheap. Like if you blow your head gasket on your vehicle, the gasket itself ain't but probably $10, but it's all of the labor that you have to deal with in buying that. There we go. So here's your full art. We have Del Fox V. Congrats, man. I haven't ever used them, but I'm sure it'll be okay. 0x262. After grading thousands of cards, have you found PSA to be inconsistent as people claim? I think all grading companies are going to have some amount of inconsistency. The reason I think PSA is the most popular is because it is the most consistent out of all of the grading companies. It is, well, it's the most consistent where you can get a 10. So, and a lot of people are OCD and they just want to be able to see that 10. It doesn't actually have to be perfect. They just want to know that it's got the highest grade that it can get. So Julian says, TCA Gaming, if viewership is up and chat is hard to keep up with, you can enable slow mode for the chat and control how many seconds chat will queue. Whew. I don't know. It's kind of cool too to see the chat go wild. I like it. I mean, I realize I'm going to miss some messages here and there. A lot of times when I'm focusing on customer orders, I'm going to miss them no matter what. But it's kind of cool. Like when Rev rated out, the chat was just going nuts. Yeah, that was really neat to see. And I know when the Worm Gang has come over here a few times, and they've went nuts in the chat. I don't know. It's kind of it's flattering in a way. Hey Ayla, good to see you in here. Is James still at work? I imagine he is. It looked like it was still pretty sunny outside. It's been raining a lot. Nicolaj, TCA Gaming, have you not already sent my winnings from the giveaway? Then you can send them today. I bought some packs so you don't have to pay for shipping. I think I did already send them, but I can't remember. I was able to get your Fusion Strike packs in for this giveaway. You bought them at like 12:30. Normally that would have been too late, but I had went down to give my family a hug and kiss because they're going to be heading out somewhere at 1:30, and I know I wasn't going to see them probably until we go to VBS tonight. So your packs are in here. You're going to be the very last customer pack order opened up. And look at all them green people. There was a ton of people that were gifted memberships as well. I know Rev did 50 of them. Dak did 20. Aptitude did at least 20. He donated money too. Alright, so Julian says, TCA Gaming, I'm just used to modding for Rev. Our chat is something else to keep up with, but love the craziness. Oh wow, so you're a mod for Rev. I bet you do have a lot to keep up with. I wonder if some of the bad messages just get lost sometimes because they get blown through. Now, Pokemon DNA, he has talked to me. He's really helping me to try to figure out this mic situation so I'm not smacking it all the time. I don't want to blow y'all's ears out. And then also with the lighting and the extra space and monitors and stuff, we're working on it. He's sent me so many suggestions, a lot of good stuff. My biggest constraint still is the space part. And hopefully we can slowly get everything worked on and a little bit better for you guys. Pokey Trucker D says, at TCA Gaming, You have to be the greatest PokeTuber of all time. I absolutely love your streams. You're such an amazing and inspirational person. Thank you for all you do. You know, I appreciate that. Now, as for the best PokeTuber of all time, man, there's no way. There are so many people that there's people like Primetime Pokemon. He's been on here longer than me. I imagine he has anyways. And you know, he kind of carved the path for a lot of people here on YouTube. There's somebody that does way better at everything that I do. The giveaways, there's people who give away way more stuff. There's people like Rev who made it to 1 million super fast. Deep Pocket Monsters and Pokemon Classics and people like that who have crazy good video editing. I'm just kind of winging all of it, and I'm glad it works out good enough for some of you to jump in here and we can communicate in the chat. All right, so that's your box, man. Congrats, Wilson. We're going to move on to the next person. I'm going to put your stuff in here. Jake the Snake, 430. He was a winner. Actually, he hit one twice. TCA Gaming, how much is it to get that grade guarded by PSA? Card graded by PSA, because I don't know if it's worth it. It's a lot because the price can't the price go down if it's an okay grade? Yeah, it really depends on what the card is. I think were you the one who won the Snorlax? Yeah, somebody won a jungle pack and they pulled a Snorlax Holler. Talk about a good pull. Usually if it's a 9 or a 10, the price is going to go up. If it's an 8, it might go down. Might stay the same. 7. I mean, it really depends on how you can sell a card too. I don't have an additional box. We'll turn these around like that, like so. All right, so the next person I believe is Tyler. And Tyler bought 10 Shining Fates booster packs. That's a pretty good haul. Shining Fates is one of those sets. It's not as good as Hidden Fates, but still, it's got some decent stuff in here. And you've got that Charizard VMAX. So Opinionated Bystander said, pretty sure Aptitude did more like 50 plus. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. It was just kind of like split up into different ones. Or he may have done a 50 and a 20. I mean, I can't even remember. He did a lot of stuff. And he donated like $100. Then he donated, maybe he donated $50. It was pretty crazy. There was so many generous people in the chat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. There's martial law. I must have missed when you come in here. You're replying to somebody else. Yanma. Ooh, we got a baby shiny, right? Arctozolt and a Cinderace VMAX. Got 2 hits. Double pack. That's what I like about these little mid-tier packs. Usually you can hit something twice. Quite often. So just a Pokemon Kid at TCA Gaming. When I first found you, you had little subs, and now you're growing. Keep up the work, man. Yeah, the chat went pretty crazy when we hit 70K subs. I think everybody was super excited. They were more excited than I was about it. It was cool to see. Got another baby shiny. We got the Sobble. So Johnny says, hey Rusty, I got my special delivery Charizard code in an email yesterday. Do you think it's worth grading right away? Well, I mean, it depends on what you're paying for grading, which company, that kind of thing. It may be one of those cards that it just shoots down in price because Pokemon pushes out a bunch of them, but I mean, who really knows? There's the Indeed EV. Look at the special delivery Bidoof. I would have never thought that card would have stayed up as high as it has. All right, 0 by 262E. I saw it. I went to go through the first 4, or for the first part of the chat. Hey, what's up, baby?
I'm sorry to bother you. Did you read your text?
What's up?
I don't know.
Is this for Darlene?
We'll go see you.
Okay.
I'm going to turn something off for the girls and have your mom check in on you.
Okay. Call me if I need to end, okay?
Okay.
Sorry guys, we just got a little bit of bad news about some family. I think we're okay at the moment, but if I do end early, I will have to apologize for that. But sometimes family and different things that go on are going to outweigh, what's going on in a live video. Hopefully I can make it through the customer orders though. But we're going to see. I just got some news about somebody who might not make it through the day in some pretty close family of my wife's. Nobody like super immediate, but you know, if nothing else, I want to be there for my wife. So I'm going to wait for her update. I think she's going to go see her. All right, guys. I don't even know what I was just talking about, but let's go, let's get back into it. And sorry for the little bit of a downer there. All right, so Julian Steffen, TCA Gaming, have you bought anything off your PSA 10 wants lately? Yeah, in fact, I actually have a video that I just uploaded. I got some stuff off of, there's another baby shiny. No full art shinies yet. One of the biggest legends in the game who inspired most everyone into PSA grading and completing the sets for the registry, Jim at Pokemon. I'm not going to say what I got off of him. It wasn't anything too crazy, but I did buy several cards off of it and pulled them off my list. The latest pull, or the latest thing that I bought that I pulled off the list that I've already shown you guys, would have to be that Hitmonchan, the base set 1999-2000. I actually didn't buy it. I traded for it. Somebody reached out. Madam, family is more important than Pokemon cards at TCA Gaming. Family first. Yeah, I hear you, man. Ooh, there we've got an amazing rare and a Volcanion, which the news just come down. Like I said, she just texted me. I wouldn't have set you guys up in this live if I'd known an hour prior. But at the moment, we're going to keep pulling through these packs. We just may have to cut a little short if my wife, once she gets there, yeah, she tells me it's pretty bad, wants me to come over. We have a Coughing, and we've got a Delmise V. But I would make up for it in another live, of course, and make sure you guys are taken care of. Dakota, TCA Gaming, brother, never apologize when prioritizing family. We understand. I'm praying for you. I definitely appreciate that, dude. But at the same time, I still want to make sure you guys know, keep it transparent. Cramorant and Volcanion. All right, so we didn't hit any full art shinies, but we did hit several baby shinies, and you got an amazing rare Kyogre. Is that card still like super cheap? I've heard people kind of talk about that one before. All right, Tyler. Now, I believe the next one is actually another Lost Abyss box, and then that'll be the last box from customers that was bought. We got some celebration packs right after this. So here's Mr. Coty. Yeah. Let's see if we still have not gotten any of the alternate arts. At least I don't think anyways. We've got several of the trainers and several of the regular full arts. I like that Pidgeot, if you guys remember that one from another video. But you guys are doing, I mean, we're hitting quite a few subs. You guys are jumping in there really quick. Usually the Thursday lives are a little bit slower, but this one seems to be doing pretty good. Now, I mentioned that short earlier. I had no idea what kind of music to put in the background. It was recommending like Justin Bieber and some other people I'd never heard of. So I hit country, and that I like country music, but it just didn't seem right. So I hit the rock, and I was about to put the Halloween, the Michael Myers, the because that was my first ringtone for myself. But then I was like, nah, it's not Halloween yet. And then I saw, I can't even remember. I've got that in my head now. But the rock song that is playing, I was like, let's go with that one. Oh yeah, this is, oh, so it's Coty. Let me make sure I got it out there. Yeah, I got it out there. So if that was the weirdest short ever, I apologize. That one was not edited by DNA, so you don't have to think he's losing his touch. He's actually hopefully going to do a few shorts for me, and we're going to see where that goes, so I can highlight some of the best pulls we've had on the channel, because a lot of times people can't find that stuff. You know, we pulled a Dark Charizard holo twice now. We pulled Crystal Charizard, we pulled Corrected Blaine's Charizard, first edition base set Charizard, like Skyridge, Gengar, Vaporeon. These are all cards that I think would be really cool to highlight and put into its own little series, so that you guys can always go back and just see when it was pulled if you really wanted to. All right, I'm gonna attempt to scroll up for a second, see if, because a couple of people tagged me. We've got Billy and Rubik's Pokemon TCA Gaming. You're a kind and genuine human. The industry is lucky to have you. Well, I appreciate that. Thanks for the compliments, man. And then Milo Garfin, TCA Gaming family is absolutely always first. We're praying and hoping he or she makes it. So it's I appreciate that. It's not one of those things where it's not a person who is hurt or is kind of out of the blue. Yeah, this is a person that's she's mostly old, but it's been coming on for a while now. A couple months back, they thought that she was going to die and not make it through that day. So we've been blessed with a couple of extra months now. So I think the family's pretty prepared in a way, but still, you know, when you think that everything's going good and all of a sudden it goes back downhill again, it can kind of give you a shock. James, good to see you in the house, man. Hayden says the short was great. I like that. If he says it's all right, then I think we're doing okay. But James, he says, made it to the stream. Hope everything was okay, buddy. Let me know if you need anything. Always appreciate it, man. I think Anna's got, or I think James may be down, or John might be down, and then the girls may be with my wife. So we're probably okay. Esh Ketchum. Is that Ketchum or Ketchum? I know there used to be a Esh Ketchum, but that's his cat. So you switched out the A and the E on yours. TCA Gaming, have you pulled the Error Dragonite before? I have not. I haven't pulled either one or any of the, I think there's 3 different Dragonite errors. You've got the one from Roaring Skies, and then you have the 2 from Team Rocket, the first edition, and Unlimited, of course. ZJ Winker, TCA Gaming, how do these openings work? Do you buy from your site and then open them and you send them to us? Yeah, so if you go to my site, tcagaming.com, I've got different packs on there. And in fact, I might even go over my site for a minute after I explain it. But yeah, you buy the packs off of there. You can either have them opened or shipped sealed, unless it's the Fossil First Edition box. That's the only thing right now that you have to have. If you buy it, it's going to be opened up on Tuesday. Everything else you can choose. But if you choose to have the packs opened up, then they would be opened up in the following live, which will be next Tuesday or Thursday. So we're on the Thursday live right now. So the next opening that's available is the Tuesday live, which we will also open up that first edition Fossil box, which is this one right here. Which, like I said, guys, there was, as of when we started the video, I think there was 4, maybe 5 spots available. I don't know if they're still available now. If you get an error page, that means somebody hasn't paid and they may go back up for sale. I can't really control that. I have to manually cancel them out though. But let me go over the site just for a second, because some of you were complaining about the cart thing on mobile and for the website. I talked to the guy who works on my website. He's been in here a few times, Stefan. He worked on it really fast. If you go to the site now, cart should be visible on the mobile site. And then also when you go to an individual item, you should have the option to not only add to cart, but then also to go to cart. So if you guys run into more issues like that, please give me feedback. He is really great with websites. He's basically built that thing from the ground up, and I would love to give him the feedback. And if it's something we can change, we're going to try to make it easy, because one of my pet peeves is a bad site like experience when you get on there and you just can't figure out what to do. You know what you want to do. You want to buy packs, or you want to see what's for sale, and then you just can't do that because of how hard it is to navigate. I get that problem. So you guys let me know what's going on if you're running into those issues. All right, Jared says, TCA Gaming, how long does it take, or how long does PSA usually take to add a card to a set when you request? Tried adding the second Scyther from Heart Gold Soul Silver Undaunted months ago, and it isn't listed in the Scyther Master Set yet. So the Master Set stuff, if you're trying to add something to a current registry, it could take forever. I still have Charizards that I added and requested for the Charizard Master Set from last year. So I mean, usually it's within like 3 months, but sometimes they have to do research and they may decline it. But for the most part, it shouldn't take more than a couple months. If it's a new set card, then that is actually more likely to get entered in than something from an old set. All right. I know I missed several questions. Sorry, guys. Just feel free to tag me again and repost it, and hopefully I'll get around to it. TCA Gaming, can you open 5 live and then another 5 sealed? So at the moment, I'm not offering that option, probably because I'd get something mixed up. But if you want to have all 10 shipped sealed, we can do that. I believe somebody has done that in the past. So what you can do is you can try. Just put it in the notes, because normally that's where I check the shout out stuff. And what was her name? Man, this card was pulled on Tuesday and the name was given to me. It was actually a really pretty name, but I can't remember what it is now. Volo. I won't forget Volo anymore. I know that was another card that was pulled. I didn't know. Just a Pokemon kid. You definitely follow the directions good when I said tag that at TCA Gaming, because I've seen at least 3 or 4 of your questions now. Is there a way we can make PSA go faster with grading? It says R grading, but I assume you meant with grading. Man, I wish. I still have stuff out from 2020. I guess you could call them up and be like, hey, I'd like to upgrade my order, but the best way to make them go faster is to pay more for the grading fee. They're not too far behind though. I got a notification from somebody today that they said their $18 returns were already back in the mail, and he had sent stuff in on the $30 and those weren't in the mail yet, which is kind of crazy. That's definitely out of order. Milo Garfin, TCA Gaming, I'm kind of new to Pokemon, so what is Generations? So Generations come out, I believe it was 2016. It was the 20th anniversary set for Pokemon, and it was definitely a breakout set. It was printed way too much. So for the longest time, it was actually a pretty dry, dead set. In the beginning, it was super, super popular. Had all kinds of cool cards. It was kind of like your typical mid-half 0.5 set, you know, not one that comes with a booster box. And you could get 2 pulls. You could get 2 ultra rares in a single pack. It didn't have anything crazy secret rare. Most of the people, they wanted to go for the Mega Charizard or something like the Jolteon EX. Ooh, you got a rainbow rare too. Or hyper rare on the Japanese side. The Jolteon EX was super playable. It was running about $25 a card. The Mega Charizard at one point was like 50, 60 bucks. But you could also get like promotional cards with it as well. A lot of the collection boxes were a lot of fun. Even the little pin collection boxes, you know, starting with the Mew, that was the very first release. It was a lot of fun. And that Mew's, I mean, it was gorgeous. But welcome, Pilar. Welcome to the channel, man. Thanks for joining in at a Charmander member, or as a Charmander member. We're going to have some pretty good giveaway stuff at the end of the video, as long as I don't have to leave out early. And if I do, I will definitely make sure to take note of everyone who entered, and we would start out the next video with the giveaway kind of stuff. So we're trying to get a plan together just in case we do have to cut out kind of early. So this was all for Coachy, and we're finishing up his packs. Cooper, TCA Gaming, what's the craziest card you ever pulled for a giveaway? Somebody had a Beedrill alternate art the other day. I can't even... price-wise, I don't know a whole lot about the modern stuff. We had somebody pull a Charizard from Celebrations the other day in a giveaway. Snorlax was pulled from Jungle on Tuesday. I wonder what... I can't even remember what else has been pulled. There's been a lot of stuff that's actually been pulled that's been really good. Somebody in the chat could probably think up something that's better than what I was saying. Here we go. This is from Manuel. He bought 30 celebration packs. Now, if I was to buy something, it would probably be celebration packs, which you guys know that. This whole wall behind me, I mean, it's nothing but like celebration stuff. Max says, Rusty, did you ever find any new booster box variations lately, or have you? I remember you were talking about a Chilling Reign box with 6 on the bottom. I'll be honest, I haven't looked. I remember briefly checking on the Astral Radiance to see if they had the numbers. There may be booster box variations for that. The thing is, I've been lazy about it. I've been telling myself I probably don't need to be pursuing that as in-depth as I was. But other than the vintage Belgium Neo Discovery box that we shown on the YouTube channel, I don't think I've discovered anything new lately. And I didn't discover that one. That one was offered to me, and I bought it, and I showed it to you guys. Edge Ketchum, what would you value a sealed 1999-2000 Australian print base set box at? Probably about 20% more than a regular base set box. So I just bought a base set box for 11. No, I bought it for 12. Or at least it's in the mail. I haven't paid for it yet. It's supposed to get here, and then I'll pay for it. It's supposed to be a nice minty box. I would say, you know, maybe $15,000 for a 1999-2000. Fire Pokemon at TCA. When will Ravens be opened? Ravens is, there we go. I hit the mic. See, Dakota's after Manual. There's Dakota, and then there's Ravens. So we've got these 30 packs and then another 20 packs. So there's about 50 packs to go, and then Raven will be after that. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We gave away one of the premium powers for the Hidden Fates. We gave that one away at the end of one of those videos. So that was a pretty cool giveaway that we had. That was on the fly. we kept getting more subscribers, and in that video, and I didn't have stuff lined up. Dialga and a Surfing Pikachu VMAX. There we go. See if we can get something. At least, still got what, 5 more packs here? Maybe no, I think 6. So we're only 4 packs in. Noe Gordon, TCA Gaming. Seeing that wall in person was crazy. Man, it's nothing but ETBs and regular packs. I've got celebrations for years, as long as I don't give them all away. And I apologize for not opening up your second pack in the last Plasma Blast opening. I had his order and someone else's order mixed up. He had bought 2 packs to be opened, and I had it listed as quantity 1. And someone else had bought 1 pack to be sealed, and I had theirs listed as 2. Thankfully, it was caught while I was shipping out the orders, because I try to double check everything. But mistakes do happen, so it's very possible I could do it again. All them Charizard emojis. There we go. Did we pull a Charizard and I didn't even see it? Yeah, Nicholas said Zard. Ooh, we got a Don Fan Prime, and then there's Professor Oak's Research. Matt M, TCA Gaming, silver or yellow borders on Pokemon cards. Do you have a preference? I guess it depends on the card. Like if you're talking about, I really like the EX era, where the silver border is nice and hollow, kind of like this. Like you can kind of see it down there. But if you're talking about like Japanese versus English, I don't really like the gray type borders. I don't know if I'd call it silver, but in general, I like yellow borders on Pokemon. Man, look at that pack. Nice and cross-cut. Julian Steven, TCA Gaming. I remember Rev pulled a Charizard Level X from a Supreme Victor's blister pack that was opened from a donation train giveaway that had a shot at a 10. That was insane. Anything with a shot at a 10 that's Level X, that's pretty crazy, because that era of Pokemon was so, it was rough. Gen 4, Gen 5, that's Diamond and Pearl era, all the way through Call of Legends was the last set for Generation 4. And then you had Black and White base set through Legendary Treasures. Those cards, they were rough cut. Any 10s on those, you might want to double check them. All right, so here's your first 10 packs. So here's the hits for Manuel's first 10 celebration packs. Hips and Ships, TCA Gaming. Do you have any sealed Mega Charizard X Battle Arena decks from Celestial Storm? I do not. I try not to keep a ton of stuff outside of WotC for sealed product, other than 1 booster box for each set. You have to remember to limit yourself sometimes when you're doing your collections, because if you don't, you might end up like me, where you have an entire wall of celebrations, and that wall being full is going to limit you from collecting other items. So you have to pick and choose what you want to hoard in mass. And if I started collecting one of those things, then I would probably try to collect all of them, and that could turn into an issue. All right, Matt, he says, what are the speed options for grading cards? How many are there? So CGC is super fast right now, even for bulk. If you're talking about for PSA, then you can have all the way up through graded the exact same day that it gets there. And then after that, it's based off of value. So usually anything worth over $5,000 or so, they're going to walk through their system very quickly. And James said Spection had a great question. I missed it, so feel free to post it again, and maybe I'll pick up on it. Milo says, TCA Gaming, do you have a base set theme deck? I do. In fact, I think I showed a few of those base set theme decks in a recent video. If I didn't, then it'll be a video that's coming out pretty soon. Let me put those back over here. It's going to make it a little easier for the background. Evan Hauser, TCA Gaming. My cousin has a white Kyurem EX from Black and White era, where it's so miscut you can see the name of the card below it on the print sheet. Very cool. Yeah, cards where you can see a whole nother card, that is a true miscut. Well, that's what the community has termed like the difference, or coined the difference between an off-center card and a miscut card. Off-center means usually, the borders aren't aligned, you got a big border on one side, but you still can't see another card. If you can see another card, then typically that's where it creeps into the miscut qualifier, if it's being graded or if somebody's putting it up in a listing, for sale somewhere. Man, we're going to have to get some more sleeves out here soon. No crazy pulls yet. We haven't pulled an Umbreon Gold Star in a while. Just a Pokemon Kid says, TCA Gaming, you have no idea how mad I am. I don't have a Rainbow Morpeko VMAX? Well, if they have one out there, then I'm sure you'll get one in time. Pokemon Master Dev, TCA Gaming. Hey man, how's it going? We're doing okay. I did get a little bit of bad news about 20 minutes into the stream. Hopefully we can work through that, and it's not as bad as we've been told. But if it is, then I may have to leave out of the stream a little bit early and go be supportive of the family. James says, TCA Gaming, have you ever had a massive shipping blunder? Yes, I have. I have. In fact, there's a story behind that. So if you guys are posting questions, you might want to repost them here after the story, because this will take a minute. If you guys know who Jeremy Padower is, he works in action figures. He's a huge Pokemon collector. He helped Logan Paul with the $5 million Illustrator. He's done a lot of movie stuff in Hollywood with anime and Nickelodeon, stuff like that. He actually bought a $2,000 Top Sun Pikachu. It was a holo. Actually, no, it wasn't the Top Sun. It was the card ass holo one. So I mean, it was like super low pop. It was like pop 7. Bought it for $2,000. Instead, I shipped him a computer search PSA 7. At the time, it was worth like $50. And so that was a big issue when he got his card. Obviously, he had an issue with that, and he let me know about it. And I reached out to the other guy who bought the computer search, and of course, no response, because he just received a $2,000 card. I thought it was gone. I had to refund the $2,000 to Jeremy. He was very understanding about it, and then didn't hear from anybody for several months. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the dude that got the $2,000 card, one of his coworkers reached out to me. It was like, hey, or no, it wasn't his coworker. It was somebody who knew his coworker, saw her post a listing for that card. And because it was PSA graded, it had a certification number, and it was able to match up to that exact card. And they said, hey, we found this card. He has it. He still has it. And now he is trying to sell it as his. So I was able to get in touch with the coworker. The coworker gave me his number, his address, that kind of stuff. And I reached out to him. Of course, no response. At that point, I let Jeremy know what was going on. He's like, yeah, well, we're going to go after this guy because that's theft. And really, I'll continue into the story. Really, it wasn't theft. It was my fault. I caused the issue, but I could not seem to get him to make it right, in which I was going to try to make it right the best I could for both of them. And so Jeremy, he actually calls up the police station that's local. And they're like, yeah, we're going to go by there, and we're going to take care of this for you. So they went by, and they made a house call. The guy admitted, ooh, look at that hit. Got a Luxray GL Level X. The dude made a house call. And the guy admitted, hey, yeah, I have that card. It's in my possession. And so the police officer, Three-Way, called us back. He said, you cannot charge him criminally because he did not obtain the card illegally. However, we could pursue it civilly. And he said that he would testify on our behalf. And so I reached back out to the guy. I was like, hey, look, we're going to pursue this, because this card isn't yours. We know it was our fault. We'll pay for shipping, whatever we need to do. And so the dude, eventually, he's like, all right, man, I'm going to send it back to you. And he shipped it back. And then so once I got the card, I was like, Jeremy, this is your card. Really, he's the one who made it happen come back. I didn't worry about the $2,000. I just said, here, I'm going to send it to you. You do with it what you want. And he actually, when he got the card back, the card was worth about $15,000 or so. So the price went up crazy because this all happened during the boom. And so when he got the card, he auctioned it off for charity. I think it brought like 12 grand, and he just gave it all away. So it worked out really cool. I hate that it happened in the first place. It was my fault that it happened that way. But, sometimes people make mistakes, and I was more than willing to compensate the guy to get the card back and to the person who had actually bought it. But Jeremy would have kept the card if he hadn't already replaced it, but because it had been so long and he was pursuing the set, he had already bought another copy, and that's why he went ahead and auctioned it off and then gave away the money. So, anyways, that was a long story to a short question, but I thought you guys should know because he's a really great guy, and he's working pretty heavy in the community. But he comes at it from a completely different perspective than many of us, because he works in so many other hobbies as well. All right, last pack. Last pack. Here we go. This one's for... Oh, yeah. Who was this for? Manual? Yeah, it's for Manual. All right. Oh, we did not finish strong. I would say probably the pull that I like the most out of all those would have been the Luxray GL Level X. And the reason I say that is because it was such a beast of a card back in the day for the playability aspect of it. We are already at 145. These packs are taking a little bit longer than I thought. I thought I was moving along pretty good, but maybe I'm pretty slow today and I just don't realize it. All right, next up we have Dakota, who bought 10 Evolving Skies and 10 Brilliant Stars, and he says, "You are the GOAT, Rusty." I appreciate that, but I'm not the greatest of all time, and there will be plenty of people that come along that re-up anything that anybody does. It's just the way it is. We're all here enjoying the same hobby, and it looks like I may be giving away your codes. I did not realize those were going to come out backwards like that. I'm going to try to keep it in mind as I open up the rest of your Evolving Skies packs. Got a Flapple. Ah, dang it. I guess I got to do the front, so I got to flip it that way. And then I didn't do the pack trick on this one. Ooh, you got a Galarian Zapdos. So I need to do it this way, right? Yeah. And then I'll just pull the pack, pull the code straight down, and then flip it to the back side. Next up, we have Appleton and Talonflame. Man, Evolving Skies packs have not been kind. I think that's what we've seen the worst ratio of pulls for. But people love it because you got that chance at that Moonbreon, which that is worth quite a bit of money. But you almost have no chance of pulling it. You know, it's not like, what do you call it? The lottery. It's not that bad, but it is pretty bad. It's like hitting the Pokemon lottery, as Dan Catch'em All Collectibles would say. All right, so for your first 5 packs, there were no hits, Mr. Dakota. If you don't get any hit out of any of these packs, we'll get you something else. Next up, another 5 packs. Julian says, TCA Gaming, what makes top cards in a set playable in the TCG? Almost showed it right there while I was trying to read it. Combination of type, attack, and amount of energies for use. I think a lot of times the top cards are ones that are playable in all of the meta decks, but they're also very, very consistent. So a lot of times it's trainers. Cards like Ultra Ball, for example. I mean, that's something that you could stick a 4 of in a lot of decks, but they were never super expensive other than when you could get an ultra rare one from the black and white era, and it was, you know, crazy. It was like $200 or something like that for a longest time. But I'm not exactly the best person to ask when it comes to like playability of stuff. I just know some of the meta type things. Usually generic cards that let you draw more or speed up the game, or that can be applied to many different decks. That's usually a good quality to have. Section says, speaking of USPS, how many of your packages have been lost by them? I'd probably say less than 100. It looks like something nice was peeping through there, which sounds kind of crazy, but Gyarados VMAX. There you go. At least you got yourself a nice hit. That one's from within the set, so I guess that one's not too uncommon, but still, at least you got yourself a full art. I thought we were going to go the whole 10 packs and not hit anything. All right, Evan says, TCA Gaming, what you just pulled, a non-hollow Flapple in the white code has last pack first. Yeah. The code things, I've seen it go both ways. I don't know. These packs could have come from all kinds of different releases, but I know that they are 100% unweighed, so because I bought them direct from distribution. Dakota says, TCA Gaming, feel free to give out all the code cards. All right, man. You got it. I'm going to try to remember to do that on your Brilliant Stars now. I didn't see you in the chat. I missed it. Berkshire Boy says, at TCA Gaming, I know WotC is your area of expertise, but this modern master sets will hold their value? Do I think modern master sets will hold their value over time? Master sets usually do pretty well if they are hard to obtain, and it just saves people a lot of time when they can just buy your master set versus having to assemble it themselves. So I would think that the master sets are going to do okay. I don't think they're going to have any issues. Man, you guys are killing it with the subscribers. Got a I got almost 70 subscribers in this video. Maybe you're dropping your comments. Hopefully I don't do that with something a little bit more expensive. All right, so because I dropped your pack, let's give you a random pull out of here. Let's see if we can get you something. Oh, cool. You got yourself a free Pokemon Go pack. Well, not free. It's to make up for the damage I caused to your Torkoal there. All right, Berkshire Boy says, I know WotC is your area of expertise. Oh, that was the same question. I remember here reading your question twice. Got an Apom and a Gyarados. Who is Favossi? Do you collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards? I do collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Not as, definitely nowhere near on the level as Pokemon, but I do collect them, and mostly the first 6 sets. Jefferson, TCA Gaming, do you have a most memorable moment for card collecting? I don't know about that. When people start asking the most, the best, the worst, that kind of stuff, I'm usually not pretty extreme on that kind of stuff. But I will say this, last Tuesday was pretty memorable. I never would have thought that we would have had that many people in a live stream. But I had a lot of fun opening up that first edition base set box from Collector's Cash. That was pretty sweet. I know I do not seem at all in any way excited during that video opening, but that's just how I am. I mean, I spent a lot of money on that box, and we pulled Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur. It's that kind of stuff that I'd like to highlight, When we pulled the Charizard, I think my words were, "Oh, looky there," or something like that. And, I got made fun of for that. But, that's how I am. On the inside, I am smiling. Not on the outside. I mean, I may not be on the outside, but I am on the inside. All right, Matt M says, TCA Gaming, what's your favorite set from the WotC era? We're going to go with, oh yeah, he said give away the codes. We're going to go with the Expedition set, which I did a video on that one recently. You guys, if you like the editing, definitely give Pokemon DNA some love. I've got his link down in the descriptions for the videos. I think the more subs he gets, the more videos he's going to put out there, but he puts out some great quality content. Torterra and a Drampa V. Did he respond to me dropping his cards? Is he mad? I hope not. All right, Nicolaj says, TCA Gaming, where do you see Pokemon in the future? I see it. I think it's going really strong. Pokemon. Ooh, nice. Got a Charizard V. Did I give away the code? I don't think I gave away the code. But, Pokemon continues to put out new sets that somehow connect with the kids. Like, we're at VBS, right? And we've got a prize box. My wife stuck a few Pokemon packs in there and some jumbos, and the kids go nuts. Like, now they're all being really good. They're listening because they want to win a Pokemon pack. They want to get that Jumbo Boltund V. Those cards are so cheap that the 6x9 top loader that I put on it is worth about 10 times the amount of that dime card. Like, it cost me $1 to get those top loaders. But people get so excited just because it's an oversized jumbo Pokemon card. All right, Dakota, thank you for giving away your codes. That was awesome. And again, I apologize for dropping your cards there. All right, next up, are you still in the chat? Raven, because you are next. Raven had 20 Brilliant Stars, 10 Darkness Ablaze, and 10 Celebrations. So here are your first 5 packs for Brilliant Stars. Actually, let's go opposite. There we go. Billy and Rubik's Pokemon. Always give cards to kids as they will be in the future generation of Pokemon collectors. So it's important that they keep the nostalgia alive. I definitely agree. And it's not like when people talk about generations, you think 20 years. But with Pokemon, it's like every 3 or 4 years, there's a whole new Pokemon generation. So they're constantly upping themselves. Oh, I gave away your code. I don't know. I'm over here flipping them around as if you were Dakota. Ooh, there we go. Well, this was a great pack. You got the Rainbow Rare Cynthia's Ambition. Bam. But Pokemon, I think, is ahead of the curve. Like, they realize that generations isn't based off of when babies have babies. It's based off of, as time is passing, you got to keep the attention of the next set of kids that come through. I mean, there's a lot of difference between me at 32 and the people who are 27 out there. I mean, that's just 5 years, but you grew up in a whole different time. Like I grew up when cell phones really weren't a thing, but 5 years later, cell phones were almost a necessity. Unknown says, TCA Gaming, what are your favorite alternate arts? I didn't read the rest of it, but I do like, the Umbreon's pretty sweet. I like that Rayquaza. I like a lot of the same ones other people like, but I tell you that Glaceon from Evolving Skies, when I saw that one really stuck out to me. I think it's one of the cheaper ones too. Jared P says, at TCA Gaming, are you getting any of those precious collector boxes? I have a tough time getting Japanese exclusive, and Bai won't get them for me. I basically get what's offered to me for the Japanese stuff. I haven't went for anything special other than these Japanese boxes that you guys have wanted to buy for the channel and have opened up. And I think they make for cool content until, I'm flipping these around, see what I get. Yep. I want to make it to where you guys are going to want me to drop your stuff. All right, you get a free Fusion Strike pack along with your Brilliant Stars. All right, Z J Winker, any advice where I get booster boxes in Japanese from? I'm living in EU. eBay. That's where I would be buying them from if I didn't have a guy who basically buys humongous amounts straight out of Japan, and he can trust them. Kimberly says, my 8-year-old son and 6-year-old grandson recently started collecting. His big sister, 27, wishes she still had all of her old cards, her boyfriend, and his from their childhood. I'm surprised that every time I have a conversation with somebody and I'm like, yeah, this is what I do for a living. Pokemon pays for all this stuff. I was having a conversation with a guy who's going to put in a septic tank for this building here, and we're having to run it all the way down in the woods. I mean, it's going to be like 200 feet off the building. And they were like, that's still a thing? And then the guy was like, yeah, man, it was huge. I still got all my Pokemon cards. You think they're worth anything? It's like the same conversation every time. One person asks, hey, how do you make money? And then I tell them, and then they're like, you can make money doing that? And I'm like, yep. And then they're like, oh yeah, I remember that when I was a kid. I used to play at it, but I either threw all my cards away, or my parents threw them away, or I gave them away, or they still have them, but they don't know where they're at. And, every now and then I'll get somebody who finds the cards, and then they'll come out, and what they'll do is, what's going on here? There's that Oranguru and a Kingler V. You did pretty good in this set of packs. Did we get a V in it? Was that 5 straight Vs? Wow, congratulations. But every now and then I'll get somebody who actually knows where their cards are, and then they'll bring them to me, and then we go from there. We actually make a deal or something like that. But for the most part, people just say that they have their cards, they're stuck somewhere, and then they never find them. Let me check to make sure everything's okay with my wife. Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything there just yet. All right, Johnny says, TCA Gaming, are PSA grading the pre-peeled Dittos from Pogo? I don't know why they wouldn't. There's a lot of sticker stuff that they already grade. So it would surprise me if they did not grade the Ditto. So somebody said, your stream today is mad EU friendly. Well, I'm glad it is. This is the only one I do in the middle of the day, but I only do 2 streams normally anyways. It's this one, Thursdays at 1 o'clock, unless I'm on vacation or something like that. And then we have the one on Thursday night that starts at 8 p.m. It usually goes to about 11, but, there we go. Got the Charizard VMAX. This is the one that you want. I believe he had actually said something about wanting to pull a Charizard, or maybe that was the previous guy with the Darkness Blaze. Then we have the one on Tuesday night. Like I said, it normally goes to about 11, but it ran to 1. It was right at 1 o'clock, I think, last Tuesday because of all of the giveaways that we were doing. And that's why we've actually switched up how we're doing giveaways this video. So we're at 80 subscribers that we've already gained in this video, so we're going to have at least 3 packs times 4. So we're going to have 12 packs given away. And that just increases your chance of getting something else along with that booster pack, like a booster box or a vintage pack. There we go. We got the Charizard emojis in the chat. And we're going to do the same thing with the subscribers. However many likes we have, We're going to divide that by 100 and give away 3 packs for that. There'll be 2 winners instead of 54, which was nuts. All right, Raven, you still have, what is it, your Celebrations pack? Oh, you got 5 more Darkness Ablaze, and then you have 10 Celebration packs. And I've been told I go a little too fast when it comes to just blaring through the stuff, but I know most of you, you're probably looking for, you know, the big hit cards. Man, look at that Aeron. It's kind of like dented or something. It's got like an extra piece of the card. Sidgewai and a Blaziken. So if I blaze past something, you know, like a Blaziken, that's a miscut, a square cut, you know, something like that, because I'm trying to read chat while we're doing this, let me know, and I'll try to go back, but that's what we're looking for. We're looking for those rainbow rares. Got the Eternatus VMAX. Great looking hit. For the most part, all of this new modern stuff, it's going to be in great condition, unless you have like that last card where it's got an extra piece of card stuck to the side of it. All right, we've got the Escavalier and a Talonflame. Welcome to the channel, Scorpion6675 just joined in a that's a Charizard level. Wow, welcome, dude. So if you are a Charizard member and you buy into a vintage pack on my website that has the Charizard looking head, the flame, then you can actually get $25 off of every one of those packs that you buy. Now, this only applies to like the higher end vintage stuff. It doesn't apply to the lower end stuff, because then it would be basically in the negatives. But just in case you didn't know that. Same thing with Charmander and Charmeleon. You do get a discount off of the higher end vintage stuff. But like the fossil, that box applies, or it's applicable for that. But it wasn't for like the Plasma Blast, because that was a $50 pack. It is expensive, but that would like cut my price in half. All right. Milo says, TCA Gaming, did I win anything last stream? I don't recall your name, but you may have. I do not have all 54 names memorized. There's no way. Dakota work. Oh, I about blew right past the Charizard. Pulled the Pikachu and the Charizard in one pack. Dang, look at that. Yours is a little off center, but man, what a pull. Congrats. You're getting to it now. Dakota Workman says, TCA Gaming, Raven is my brother. You opened us back to back. Nice. Let's get him the Celebration Zard too. He got all the hits I didn't. Well, there you go. You called it. You called it in the very first pack. Matt M. TCA Gaming. You don't need to slow the roll of the cards. Your speed is great. Max Wires. TCA Gaming. I collect base. And then I saw something about Russian base set. And then we got overtaken with Charizard emojis. Got the flying Pikachu V. Next up, I wonder if I could go fast enough to where you guys have to slow it down and then my retention increases. Because I was listening to Z&G and they were saying, because I actually had him on 2x speed when they were doing this, but apparently if you like 2x a video, then the retention is halved, you know, for the amount of time. So if you watch for 10 minutes, it's like they were retained for 5 minutes. And so it actually works against the person with the video. So maybe if I go really fast, you guys have to slow me down. But there's no way I can talk that fast. I'm already pretty bad at talking for a long amount of time anyways. I'm getting a little better. I think my vocal cords are starting to get used to the workout. All right, Scorpion, TCA Gaming. Bought a First Ed base Diglett the other day, and when it came, the PSA case was completely cracked in half from shipping. Okay, Scorpion, if that happens, you reach directly out to PSA. Tell them what happened. Make sure you provide them pictures, and they will take care of it. They will send you a FedEx label so that all you have to do is drop it off. And when you do so, it'll go back through their system. They'll take care of the case, and then they'll ship it back out to you. It shouldn't cost you anything other than time, which a lot of people have already been waiting so long. But, guys, it does happen in the mail sometimes. All right, Johnny Wilson says, TCA Gaming. Ooh. Man, I hope I don't miss your message there. This is the one I've been wanting to be pulled. Got the Umbreon Gold Star. Beautiful looking card. And right now it's so affordable. People have wanted to have this artwork affordable for the longest time. Because before this you could either get it on Japanese side from it was a play promo, like I don't even know the number, 50,000, 70,000, something crazy. Maybe it was 20,000. And then you have the Pop Series 5. which those packs are super expensive, and you basically have a 1 in 40 chance at pulling it. Man, you are killing it. All right, so Johnny says, is membership limited to the U.S.? Got gifted, but actually won't let me extend. I have no idea on that one. I didn't think it was limited, because I thought I've had people reach out, tell me that they're in other countries with a membership. All right, Unknown says, how much is it to grade a card at TCA Gaming? It depends on where you grade, how much the value of the card is. Typically, if you're looking at something like, you know, PSA, you could have gotten in at the $18 value, but it's probably going to be a little bit more expensive now. I don't think they've opened up 18 fully, but they may have. I thought I heard somebody they may have mentioned that. There are some places like CGC where you can grade it for cheaper, but a lot of times it doesn't bring the same premium, and a 10 is much harder to get there, so sometimes you lose a lot of that premium. But the thing is, here, let's see if we had. So this is Nicolaj. We finally got to you, man. Here's your 10 or your 20 Fusion Strike packs. Let's see if we can get you something nice out of here. But like I said, it can vary depending on where you want to have the cards graded and the service level. All right, so I got to make sure to turn around those code cards. So Scorpio says, it was an eBay purchase. I'd have to go through eBay customer service, right? Yeah, just open up a case. If you try to reach out to a seller and they make it to where you have to actually select what the topic's about. If you say, I received an item as not as described, it's automatically going to make you open up a case. It's fine. If you go down and scroll down and select other, then that seller, you could probably reach directly out to the seller without opening up a case. That may delay it a little bit, but sometimes it can make it a little bit easier on a seller if they want to try to like give you a partial refund or something like that. Is that a regular set one? So 023. So typically if it's really low number like that, see 023, it's going to be a more common VMAX that comes within the set. So Poke Yoda, TCA Gaming, I've been trying to get my hands on the special delivery Charizard. Do you think the value will go down? Should I wait? Right now I'm waiting. Nobody knows where something's going to go, but it is most likely going to continue to go down in price as more of these basically free special delivery Charizards are mailed out to people. People are still getting codes. I haven't got a code at all. I've heard, there's a lot of people who haven't got a code. If it turns out that it's very scarce and they stop sending codes, then it could go up in price. That could happen whenever Pokemon decides to stop releasing that card. But I don't know why they would have waited this long if they were not going to release a good amount of them. And we've already seen the price come way down. Last I checked, it was right at $200, and that was a few days ago. And that was down from a few days prior where it was at $400. So it would not surprise me if right now you could find one of those cards for $100 or $150. But at the same time, it's a special delivery Charizard. Look at the Bidoof. That Bidoof is still a pretty high in demand or high in price card. So I would have thought that one would have fell harder than it has. James says he only needs 2 cards for VMAX Climax. So what he's talking about is if we get to the VMAX Climax opening today, which we should be able to get around to opening up some packs. I may do the giveaway. I may go ahead and do the 2 giveaways right after this, after we open up, who was it? Nicolaj's packs, so that I make sure that we don't miss out on that in case I do have to leave a little bit early. And then we could do some more giveaways at the end if I don't. But the 2 cards we need for the VMAX Climax, if we get around to opening that box, is Opal and Nessa. And I can show you those here. So you can see those 2 right there. So if we can get those 2 cards, wow, I just clicked through that really quick like you guys could have actually read that. But I've got about 60 boxes lined up. No way we would make it through 60 boxes because I plan to end the stream around 3 o'clock or so. But if we pull those 2, then we complete the master set and we can finally give away every card that you can pull from a VMAX Climax booster box. Persuasive Barrier, TCA Gaming, can you save some of the reverse hollows and commons to sell? I'm looking to complete the set of them. Yeah, in fact, one guy reached out and I was like, yeah, I can help you out with your set. And I still haven't responded yet, but I've got a lot of sorting to do on VMAX Climax. I had most of it sorted, but now I fell behind a little bit. Pariah says he is also still waiting on his special delivery Charizard code. I don't know if I'm going to get one, but I did sign up, and hopefully I helped a lot of you sign up. I had someone tell me, hey man, I was able to sneak in at the last second because of you, and I've already got my code. So I guess I pushed myself back, and I guess they may be selecting it at random instead of in order. Freedom Tacos, TCA Gaming, do you email giveaway winners? I do not. You need to reach out to me. I make it easy enough to where you don't have to pay for shipping. I do all the opening and ship it out to you and announce your name. The least you could do is watch and tell me that you are a winner in an email. And for those who don't claim their prize by Tuesday, then they actually go back into the pool. And one of these days, we're going to give away all the stuff that has been claimed. There's been a lot of winners that haven't claimed their product. I've had some people not even sign up with email addresses somehow that they weren't valid. So it was like, why'd you enter the giveaway? They're like, there's no way that you could reach out to me, because you have to reach out to me from the email that you sign up with. That's the way that I can verify your identity. All right, here we go. Quillfish and Araquanid. We still have 7 more Fusion Strike. And then we'll do some giveaways. Well, we're going to do 2 giveaways, but we're going to do quite a bit of opening packs. And maybe somebody will win, something crazy. And then after that, we'll open up the VMAX Climax. And then at the very end, we'll do a couple more giveaways. All right, Jared P. TCA Gaming, last pack variant I need for Jungle Scyther art is the Belgian print. I know you sold some a while back, but I missed out. Yeah, there was a booster box that was opened up, and we sold out the prints. Don't have those anymore. I did recently buy the Neo Discovery Belgian print box. I do not plan to open that one up. All right, Nicolaj, you have 4 more packs to pull one of those alternate arts. You guys, if you have been in this stream the whole time, there's some emojis in there for... Let's do the... I was going to say Charizard, but let's do the Mewtwo again. We've got the Fusion Strike. Maybe we'll pull a Gengar or a Mew. Freedom Taco says, I'll give you the Opal and Nessa without question. Yeah, I've had a lot of people offer to be kind in that way. Sell them to me, tell me to buy them, and then give them to me as well. But I want to open every card on stream. We're not going to be cheaters. We're going to do it right. And even if that means me going through that many more boxes, that's what we're going to have to do. There we go. Look at all them Mewtwo emojis. That kind of gives me an idea how far behind I am on the chat and you guys are from me. Guys, if you're in here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It helps out not only with the channel, but it helps out with everyone who's watching, because it's going to push us to another giveaway where we get at least 3 packs. They might get more than 3 booster packs, once we select that winner at random. Same thing with the likes. If you sub and you like, you're helping out not only the channel, but you're helping out whoever ends up winning the giveaways during this video. Shroomish and Feraligatr. All right, last Fusion Strike pack. Didn't do very well on these. Come on. There we go. Take our time a little bit. Primate, Simpor, Bugcatcher, Volibod, Dewpider, Meowth, Shelmet, and, well, we got another Feraligatr. So we did not pull any V alternate arts or anything like that, but it is there. All right, so we are at 70,187 subscribers and 500 likes. So we will do the 500 likes first. 500 likes equals 5 giveaways. I guess you could say it that way. So that'll be 15 packs. I'm going to pull out those 15 packs after we select the winner. And if you were the winner, if you are in the chat, you're going to get an extra pack. And if you are a member, instead of getting 1 extra pack, you're going to get 5 extra packs. All right, so let's do that one first. I'm going to pull up the Chrome. At least I think I am. All right, cool. You guys should not be able to see the emails, but you should be able to see how many responses there have been. Same thing when we come over here. The emails, yep, they shouldn't be showing anymore. Now, somebody sent me an email. They were like, hey, you can press Control Space, and then you can hold down Control, click on that, and then now you can Control C, Control V, and instead of what we had before where we had those extra 100 spaces and I had to delete out that other piece, well, it kind of looks like there's still spaces there. Maybe I didn't do it right. Well, no, it says 514. Looks like we did do it right. It's just showing there for some reason. So this will be the winner of the 500 like winner. So they'll get at least 15 packs. So we got Alligator Fan 8, and I know that you had actually just joined as a member. So if you're in the chat and you're a member, go ahead and post that comment because you're going to get an additional 5 booster packs. So I want to make sure that I write it down. Alligator Fan 8. Yeah, I remember because you had joined in and I said welcome, and I couldn't tag you for some reason. Let me see if you're in the chat. My pop-out chat's over there. Now, you guys let me know if Alligator Fan says something, because I will probably miss it. Winner number 1, and all of your cards will not fit in here, but if they do, then you must have gotten only like Japanese packs or something. All right, so here's the pack box. You guys can see. Oh, James, thanks, man. So James T, he just gifted 10 memberships. Wow, dude. All right, they're saying he is here, so that means you're going to get 20 packs. Because I know that you are members. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, man, you're winning good. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And you also have a chance at winning some extra stuff if any of these packs had something special on the backside. Oh, and you definitely won at least 2 things that had special stuff on it. But give James a big thank you. Throw some worm emojis in there for him. Oh, so you got a mini 10, you got a big 10, you got another mini 10. Let's see what else. I'm checking all the backs of these packs because if there's anything on the back of the pack, then you also win whatever that item is. This will make things a little bit easier on me so I don't have to deal with 54 different people plus all of the spammers trying to claim the prizes. All right, so in addition to your 20 packs, you won a big 10 and 2 mini 10s. Wow, look at that. All right, so here are your mini 10s. And then here's the big 10. All right, we're going to open up all this product now. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the 10s because I don't ship that out to you. There you go. There's some love for you, James. Yeah, it was very generous. Oh, come on now. I'm glad these 10s have a little bit of a pull tab on there. I'd probably never get through them. Team CTR. Do we have oh yeah, that's Tony John. I've seen him do that many times. All right, so this is the 110. I'm gonna let you guys see it, but I'm not gonna be shipping that one out. But it's got an Eevee. It comes with a little Eevee card as well and a little Pikachu coin, which we've shown these before. I think it's the same in all of them. Set that off to the side. And here's the other one. We've got the Snorlax 10. Open it up. Yes, it definitely saves on shipping. I had about 10 people that lived in the United Kingdom where I was shipping $10 worth of packs, but I was paying $20 in shipping. So that was rough. Now, Alligator Fan, I know you got to be still here in the chat after winning. Make sure you send me an email, number1pokemoncollector@gmail.com. Send me an email there. Let me know your email, or not. Send it from your email address that you signed up with, but let me know your shipping address. And if you make it easy to copy for me, that would be helpful as well. All right, this is gonna be loud. I think it will. If I can get it, let me cut it. Maybe that'll make things a little bit easier. So we've got some Rev Gang in here. We've got some Chloe Gang. We've got Cool Trainer Ryan. All of these people have been the people we've seen raid us out during the middle of a video. I'm gonna give away your Espeon code. Give that one to somebody. And then out of the Espeon 10, you also get you get 2 Brilliant Stars, Fusion Strike, Evolving Skies, and Chilling Rain. All right, so let's see what you're gonna get. There's a lot of packs to open up. Alligator Fan number 8. I'm glad we went ahead and did this because this might actually take a little bit longer than I was thinking it would. Or here, let me just set them off to the side. There we go. We'll just pull them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Braden Simons, welcome to the channel, man. You are a Charmeleon member. Got a Shuppet. Ooh, pack number 1. So we need this on the Japanese side. We need this card right here. We have Nessa Full Art. see if we can continue that trend. Next, we'll do a Lost Abyss. This is the English, well, this is the Japanese equivalent of the Lost Origin set that has not released just yet. There we go. Got a Sableye. The Ayla says worm wrench gang. I guess I should get like a worm with a wrench. Maybe we can make that happen. Next pack, we've got a memory capsule and a Garbodor. Shining Fates. That's a nice looking pack. There we go. And just so you guys know, I don't keep just like 2 or 3 packs in there. I keep all kinds of different packs. Man, look at the OC. Like that one's OC this way. This one's OC that way. But there's at least 15 types of packs in this box. Rowlet and Celebi. I don't have a full count on it. There's a Japanese Pokemon Go. And I hope you guys aren't too mad about me switching it up this way. This just makes it more practical for me to be able to ship them out. Ooh, Dragonite V. But also, I think it kind of makes it a little bit more exciting. If you win, it's not just 3 packs. You never know. I mean, you're getting a lot of packs out of there, so you might actually win something that's worth quite a bit of money. Unknown, TCA Gaming. I think Target got some Lost Abyss early. The Lost Origin set, there were some packs that were released inadvertently early. I think in Ohio, because DJ Gigabyte had some. He did a video on it. There's a Brilliant Stars booster pack. They were released in was it the mini albums? I can't remember what it was released in, or it might have been a 3-pack. Yeah, I can't remember for sure. Ooh, oh man, you just got the Charizard V-Star. Now that we gotta have some Charizard emojis for that one. We pulled several Charizards now in this video. Look at that. That is a pull. Congratulations. Wow. Alright, we have Lost Abyss next. But yeah, there was some that were inadvertently released. I believe it was through somebody associated with MJ Holdings. Don't really know. They were able to recover some of the product that was going to be further released a little bit later. That's what I heard anyways. I don't even know. I wasn't a part of this. Rattle's got a good video where he calls up that Target that had some of the stuff released, and they go over the information about what happened there. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I think it was really cool, and the chat just kind of goes nuts. There's Haunch Crow. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna put these in here. We're gonna put all your hits here at the end, but I'm gonna put this in here, and then we'll just, anytime we get a decent stack, I'm gonna just go ahead and put them in one of those team baggies, and then I'll know that anything behind that first one is yours, even though I don't have them all labeled. Or maybe I'll just put SF8. That way I know it's for you. So SF8. So I don't remember how to spell all of that out. Check lane blisters. That's what it was. So those do have a little promo in there. I was thinking it was like a $5 item. So that's about the retail on those. Oh, it looks like there might be something in the back of this pack too. Ooh, a trainer gallery. Dang. Look at that. And you got an Adaman. What a good hit. You're doing really good on your free stuff. That's awesome. All right, let's do a Dark Phantasma pack. Matt says, TCA Gaming, whatever is easier for you, Rusty. Giveaways are nice, but I don't expect to win. It's great just seeing some cool cards. Yeah, I agree. I like sitting here opening up packs with you guys, and if we can make it a little bit exciting for somebody and kind of reward back the community for you guys helping out my channel, because, I mean, all these subscribers and the views and stuff, I mean, it really does help me out, help the business out overall, because you guys, you might end up buying something, or your extra views might help somebody else click on a link that takes them to eBay. Then they might buy my product or something else. Like anytime you guys click my eBay link, it takes you to eBay. But even if you don't buy my stuff, I have a little bit of a kickback if you end up buying something from somebody else. And every now and then we just get one of these cards that has that white damage on the top. Just a Pokemon kid. I see you in here still. TCA Gaming, could you rank me? Come on, man. Just because you keep asking doesn't mean I'm going to do it. But stick around. Prove your worth by not asking to be a mod. You know, maybe we'll get you in there. But if you can't even listen to me, how am I supposed to put you in charge of other people? All right. Ayla says, Mrs. TCA, the Charizard Authority, but it's TCA because of the copyright. Okay, so I imagine somebody asked why I'm no longer the Charizard Authority. That's because it has the word Charizard in that, and Pokemon, they own the rights to the word Charizard, and they let me know it. They definitely let me know, and it's now TCA Gaming, so I'm not technically the Charizard Authority. Ooh, Dancer. We have another full art. Getting some pretty good pulls here, but we still got quite a few packs to go, so maybe you're not done yet. Who is that? Ligorio says, Rusty, I bought from you on eBay before. I knew who you were. Yeah, a lot of people have bought from me on eBay. Like, that's where a lot of this business kind of directs from, because I've had over 250,000 different customers that have shopped through my eBay. And I know that might not sound too crazy, but I'm saying customers. I'm not talking about the dollar amount. The dollar amount's, you know, quite a bit higher than that, because obviously I'm not going to have on average 99-cent buyers. But it's fun connecting with people outside of eBay as well, and in non-business ways. But at the same time, you know, if we get to support each other, that's great. We've got Rillaboom and Spiritomb. Hopefully I provide you guys a good enough service on eBay that makes you want to come back, or you feel confident enough that you can come back and buy stuff. All right, Camera Up, Squirtle, Eevee, Snorlax, and a Slacking V. Now, I got a little bit of feedback earlier from a few of you guys on the short. If you saw the short, let me know in the comments if you thought it was dumb, if you thought it was all right. Like I said, it took me about 2 minutes to edit on my phone, but it was the first one I'd ever done. And Pokemon DNA, he's going to be doing some much better ones, I hope. I hope he is anyways. He said good ones do take some time to edit. My wife, she helped me out. She held the camera, and then I just kind of shot it. And I know there was some background noise. That's why there's a little bit of music in there. All right, Echo, TCA Gaming, can you talk a little bit about grading pack fresh vintage, average grades, likeness of grades, average floor grades? That's a lot there, buddy. I would say, in general, if it's a vintage card, it's a vintage holo, especially if it's one that's popular, you think it'll get 8 or better, it's still probably okay to grade. You may not win out. If you get an 8, a 9, you're probably going to make a little bit of money, and then a 10, you should be able to make a decent amount. There we go. We got a Conkeldurr V, and this is the alternate art, if I am thinking correctly. But it highly depends on a per card basis, because there's some cards that just aren't worth it. A lot of stuff are super cheap. So Aaron asked, when are you doing the giveaway? So this is actually one of the giveaways, and we're going to have another one for the subscribers directly after we finish these packs. So if we get another 6 subscribers, then there'll be an additional 3 packs given away. In fact, this guy who won, he won a mini tin like along with this pack, and so there was 2 additional packs that went with this one. He had won 2 of the mini tins plus 1 of the big tins, so he ended up winning almost, it was like 27 packs or something like that. Robert says, TCA Gaming, could you do a video in the future showcasing some Japanese cards that never made it to America? And I didn't read the rest of it. Whew, that'd be a lot of cards, dude. There are so many exclusives. Just take one set, for example. I mean, you have some artworks, I guess, on the Japanese side that also have exclusive rarity. Like the Aerodactyl from Neo Rev. You got the Butterfree from Neo Discovery. Those were holos, but on the English side, they were just non-holos, and they look so good as holos. You have cards from the Quick Starter gift set and a lot of the vending series that never made it to the U.S. side. Got an amazing rare. We've got the Reshiram. Someone asked, or just another person asked, do you ever grade with Beckett? Rarely. Now that CGC's on the scene, I have no idea why anybody would grade with Beckett. Unless you're Magic the Gathering and you're grading that, or if you're going like you're crazy and you're trying to only get a Black Label, because Black Label definitely holds a lot of premium. Unknown says, TCA Gaming, I saw some Pokemon product at Walmart for $1. I got a Shining Fates ETB. Do you know what's going on? For $1? You got anything for $1? I have no idea what's going on with that. If you can get something for $1 and it has a sealed anything inside of it, you're probably doing okay, other than like the Dollar Tree packs. All right, last pack for this giveaway. Dustin Perot says, TCA Gaming, can you do a video on your uncut sheet? So I've got a lot of uncut sheet videos in my archives. All you got to do is check them out. on my YouTube, and then I kind of show them sporadically here and there. The big thing about the uncut sheets is it takes so much time for me to get out. I've got a few Magic the Gathering videos coming up where I graded with CGC, where I do showcase 2 uncut sheets that I was able to get out. But we got a little bit of time before we get to those. So maybe when you see them, give it a thumbs up, spread it around, let people know that we've got more uncut sheets, and if we see a lot of love for it, maybe I'll pull them out too. All right, next giveaway. All right, we are 1 short for the next one, but let me read this question. Probosaur says, hey, what's up, TCA Gaming? You're way too busy now to just say what's up to me anymore. What's up, Probosaur? And we're not too busy. All right, since we got so close to getting that 100 subscribers, I'm going to go ahead and do 5 giveaways for that. So that means 15 packs out of here. And let's see who's going to be the winner. I'm not going to take it out because it's only 1 short. All right, so I'm going to delete those out of here. Delete that. 566 responses. That's really good for this Thursday stream. We've only been going for an hour and a half. All right, so I think I'm supposed to press Control, Space, then hit Control, or keep on Control, click that. Now, I'm going to copy it. I'm going to paste it. And that should be a clean 566 responses, and it is. The winner of this giveaway, we're going to pull 15 packs out of here. Hopefully you're in chat as well. If you're in chat, then you can win some additional packs. We have Bryce Paleo. Bryce, are you in the chat? Because if you're in the chat, you can win an additional pack. And if you're a member and you're in the chat, then you can win an additional 5 packs. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start drawing out your packs. You guys let me know if Bryce gets in there. There's 1. We got 2, 3, 4. I think that's 4. That's 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So Tony says he's here, but it's Bryce here. It's Bryce Paleo. All right, so Bryce, you have until I finish opening up your packs to let me know that you're in here. Let's see if any of these have the special thing. The last guy had 3 special packs. So that makes it a little bit tougher for you to get some. However, he didn't get any of the vintage packs, which I'm not seeing. Oh man, so you didn't get any special packs. Sorry, bud. But you did get at least these 15 packs. So we're going to go ahead and open them up. And maybe we can get you some really cool pulls. I was hoping somebody would get that heavy Fossil First Edition. I mean, that's a big hit to my wallet, but it would be a lot of fun to open up too. And then we're going to open up some VMAX Climax after this. And we'll have a little bit of time to continue on. If we get some more subscribers and more likes, then maybe we'll do a couple quick giveaways there at the very end of the video. All right, Probosaur says, let's see how many giveaways I can dodge winning today. Rusty, can you believe it? I've yet to win one this entire time. Yeah, I remember that one where you were at the top every single time. Got the Stone Journal VMAX. But they are not rigged, and I can't control it, so it's just the way it is sometimes. Lady P, TCA Gaming, will you ever sell mystery boxes again? So technically, the answer is right now, tentatively, no. But the reason I also say technically is because I actually sold one today. It was a specialty type thing for somebody, but it's not something that I'm offering to the masses because I kind of like making them custom and kind of unique, but that takes a lot of time. Ooh, there we go. We got a Hantina or Hatina. Hantina? I know it's Hatina. I don't know. We'll say Hatina. Somebody call that fella. Yeah, there we go. We can get him in here. Bryce DeLeo. We got a Bruce Dub. Do you see PSA pricing coming down ever again? Thanks for the stream. I believe that PSA pricing will have to come down if they want to keep up with the demand that they have been putting out. Or like for their, well, not the demand, the volume that they've been putting out. If they want to keep up that type of volume, PSA will have to do something because there's so many cards that you just can't grade at the $10 pricing, or unless you get to $10 pricing, like set cards and things that, I mean, they're not even worth $10 if they hit that 9 or if they hit a 10. I have several V cards that I've been selling for $20 or less on my eBay. which is kind of nuts if you think about it. So Mew Edit says they just did the Google form. Will they be able to still win? So we should still have a few more giveaways, I think, at the end of the video. Like I said, unless I have to leave early for family reasons, or if we don't get another 100 likes or another 20 subs. But we've been on a pretty good pace throughout this video. I don't know how many people are in the stream at the moment, but I imagine we're doing pretty decently okay. And these are all the winnings for Mr. Bryce Paleo, and I hope he's in here because he can get himself another pack if he is. So insert pause home. It says at TCA Gaming, my own preference would be more winners instead of 2. Maybe at least 4 people, less packs per person. The problem is it takes a lot of time for me to ship this stuff out because of the way it has to be shipped and the way I have to verify the email address and stuff. So we're going to do a couple big winners, I think, instead of the way we did it before going forward. And we may it's going to be a constant type of adjustment. You know, you guys still get to have the free content, but I definitely appreciate you letting me know your opinions. And if everybody feels that way, maybe we'll change it back up again. It's one of these things that I'm gonna try to adjust as we go so that it's still beneficial for everybody. But at the same time, I can't be spending $30 on every single giveaway and have 54 giveaways that I have to work out the next morning, because you got the cost of the packs, and then you also have the cost of the shipping, because I take care of that cost. Dragonite V-Star. Now, Bryce, I hate to say it, buddy, but you have not gotten as good of pulls as the previous winner, but you're still doing pretty good. So Robert says, how about a PokeRev TCA Gaming mystery collab? He doesn't need any help from me. He's got all the sealed nice products. DJ Spinoff, TCA Gaming, you should hire an intern to help with shipping. Anyway, you could offer college credit for summer. How'd you like that professional smack of the camera? I don't even know if is that back in there. Here, let's see if we can get it halfway adjusted again. Can you guys see? I think you can see. Yeah, the problem with that is I do need some room, but I do have a guy that he's a good friend of mine. He's actually getting out of prison soon, and I may have him come here and help out, do some odd jobs and stuff. I've known him since I was a kid. He's getting out on the 16th of August, and he's been there for a while. I know his dad and his brother pretty well, and they're not doing that great, but I want to help him out, try to give him a good start. James says, check your phone when you get a second. All right, I'm going to check it. Just a Pokemon Kid says, when did you start Pokemon? I started... The name spreadsheet is super zoomed in. Can't see you copy names over. All right, well, I'll try to see if I can fix that when I go to look at it. But I started Pokemon technically when I was a kid, but I started selling Pokemon in 2008 when I went back to college. So it's been a little bit, but we're doing all right. All right, now we're going to jump into this VMAX stuff. Let me see if I can. So these are the cards we need. We need Opal and we need Nessa. Those are the 2 cards we need. We're going to open up for a little bit here, see if we can actually pull those cards out. If you guys have not seen VMAX Climax open before, you're going to be in for a treat, because this set is a set that just keeps on giving, well, with every card other than Opal and Nessa. You even have chances at God Packs, which is a pack where you have an energy and then 10 really good cards. Every pack has at minimum a regular V, which that's pretty crazy. All right, Nikolaj says, TCA Gaming, you could do a battle with all the giveaway winners. The one who pulls the best card gets to keep all the cards from the giveaway. Yeah. I would be mad if I won a giveaway, then we opened up all the cards and they weren't that good, and then you didn't get to keep them. Hayden says, Rusty, what's the oldest PSA cert you have? Honestly, I have no idea. I have some that are around the 1 million. Like if you guys saw that video where I had I think it was German. Maybe it might have been Spanish. It was a first edition Charizard PSA 10 that I had recased because it was an old style case, but I couldn't tell if it was legit or not because of the space that was inside of it. They recased it, everything was good, but I believe the cert number was right around 1 million. So I mean, that's pretty low. DJ says, Rusty, that's great. It's so hard to find people coming out of prison. There's a snack company in Canada called Comeback Snacks that hires women when they get out, and the food is so tasty. Yeah, he's a good guy. He got caught up in some bad stuff. Man, it's a beautiful looking card, but it wasn't anything like that. I feel like would endanger my family. In fact, he helped me out with a lot of the home when we first moved in. We had to remodel everything because, like I said, it was a foreclosure. He helped with a lot of stuff underneath in the crawl space. I thought we had it right there. And then he also helped out with doing a lot of the base and polying. I've got a lot of staining that needs to be done that I'm behind on. Robert says, TCA Gaming only suggests the Rev TCA Mystery Pack since it would likely be the best product ever released. You know, if Rev wants my input on anything, he knows where to call me. We can do that, and he can still have his name all over it. He doesn't have to put my name on it, that's for sure. I think he's got, what do you say, his 3 brothers that help him out, and they're like, or his brothers, maybe it was 3 days that it takes them to like package all of those things. I've got my mom, her, and I'm sure Anna would help out too, but I don't have, oh, I forgot to put that back there. I don't have that kind of workforce. All right, next pack, or next box. Went through a box that quick. So Hayden says, crazy, they're close to 70 million. I did not realize PSA was up there, but now that you mention it, that does make sense because we're definitely in the 60 million. And I will not be at, I don't think I'm going to be at the Denver Collecticon. There is a very remote chance that I would be at that one, but I don't think it's going to happen. Is that Katya? Says, are you taking orders right now? Yeah, we're taking orders. However, they will not be opened up in this stream. They would be opened up in the following Tuesday stream. So if you want to buy some booster packs, go to the website, tcagaming.com. And just pick out what you like. We've got vintage on there, and we have a pretty decent selection of modern. When I say we, I mean it's really me that's selling stuff, but I've got a guy who helps out with the website, and then I've also got Pokemon DNA. He does all the editing for videos and stuff, so they're part of Team TCA Gaming. All right, Robert says, Rev's packs are clearly the best mystery packs at the moment. From what I hear, he sells through them things so quickly. Here's our character secret rare. We have the Blissey. This is another one that I like sleeving these up because most likely they're going to be graded at some point. This is how I'm going to make, hopefully, some of the money back from opening up all these boxes. Just going through and picking out the good cards that I think would sell well if they graded high. And hopefully they don't have a nice print line across them. The trainers have had those really bad. Somebody's trying to bribe the wheel of names. Come on now. Also, let me mention it one more time. I don't know if they are still up. I assume they are, but these first edition fossil booster packs this is the box that we're going to be opening up on Tuesday in the next live. As of when I started this video, we had 4 or 5 packs left. They did sell out, but people didn't pay, so I had to cancel those orders, and they went back up for sale. The price dropped from $325 to $275 per pack, and that was for the 70K. So that's a 70K special. And so if you wanted to get in on that, go check out the website. If you're running into an error page, they may be somebody else who bought some and didn't pay again. So I'll have to cancel that order out. Until I can get that fixed, that may be one of those things that just sticks around. But if there are packs available and you can buy them, you can definitely still get in on that one. Otherwise, we should have the following vintage box that's going to be broken after the fossil announced on the following live on Tuesday. And if you guys have a question for me, the best way to make sure that the best way to up your chances of me seeing it and making sure that it's a question or that it's directed at me, because sometimes I jump into conversations where it's not, the chat isn't directed at me. Tag me. do at TCA Gaming when you start off your question or at the very end, and I should be able to see it. All right, we are through box number 2. We're going to do a couple more boxes, and then maybe we'll attempt to do a giveaway if we got to 600 likes. I don't know if we got to 600 likes or not, but if we did, there will be at least one giveaway more. I don't know if we're going to make it to the 220 on the subs. That would be the next mark for that giveaway as well. We'll probably just combine it into one winner either way. Dakota Workman, TCA Gaming. Today was my first time buying from you, and not going to lie, even though I had bad luck, you landed a consistent weekly buyer. Oh, well, that's great, man. I love hearing that. And next order we put in tonight, love the stream. Well, I appreciate that. Thanks, man. It's always good to hear feedback from customers. In fact, if you guys have been to the website, I'd love to get some feedback on the actual items. When you click on the items, there's a review tab. If you click the reviews, I don't think there have been many, but a few reviews left. So if you guys want to leave a review, that always helps out. Even if it's a bad review, we'll look into it. Try to make things better. We want to make the site easier for you guys to check out too. Aaron Spratley, TCA Gaming. Who has won the giveaways so far? You're going to have to go back through. There's been a couple giveaway winners, but I don't remember all of them. It was something... I know Bryce was one of them, but Bryce did not. He didn't show up, so he didn't get his extra packs. 0x262E. You're going to get the Cali Rex. TCA Gaming, do you ever get recognized as a regular at the post office after all the consignments you receive from auction? I mean, at the post office, I know all them ladies by name. They get Christmas cards from me, and there we go. We got a nice character secret rare, and I mean, it's a small town, so I've been going to that post office for years. So yeah, I definitely know all of those ladies at the post office. They've got my phone number. They call me if there's an issue. Lady P, TCA Gaming, can the fossil packs be ship sealed, or will you open them live? They are all going to be opened up live. We're going to try to do that from now on with the vintage stuff instead of having some ship sealed. However, if it gets to the point where we haven't sold it through many of the packs, then I would open it up to being ship sealed. However, with the fossil first edition packs, I believe we are down, like I said, we're down to the last 5 or so. So there's that one we're going to do fully open up live. Okay, I may have missed a few questions in there. Zach, TCA Gaming, are you excited for all the missing character rares, including the cast form you just pulled and coming from Dark Phantasma? So for Dark Phantasma, the ones that are coming through, are you talking about that are coming into Lost Origins? I don't know which ones specifically are coming through, but there's a lot of stuff in Lost Origins, like the Pikachu and the Pikachu VMAX one. I know there's that Gengar. There's several other cards, like this one, the Leon's Charizard, that are going to be in that set that are going to be nice. Got the Blaziken V. Coachy Coon, TC Gaming. If we bought something online in your shop and choose to open live, how long does that take? So I do giveaway, or I do openings on, he says I want to give my code cards away. All right, so I do lives on, that is not the one we need. I do live openings on Thursday and Tuesday, so it would be next Tuesday before your packs are opened. And then if you want to give away your codes, just put that into the notes. Usually I do that kind of shout out thing, and I read whatever that is. So whatever that says, then I'm going to read it on the video, and if it says give away the codes, I'm going to try to give away the codes. Umbreon Hunter. TCA Gaming, do you know if PSA grades the Nintendo Nisui cards? I've only seen them in BGS, and a couple of them I want to set off. I'm not completely sure. I know what you're talking about, but PSA has been grading much more. Like, they've been grading a much wider variety of cards, so if they're not, then there's probably something that they are open to. And Saint asks, am I selling these VMAX Climax boxes? So this is the one item I have in stock that I am not selling. Not yet anyways. Once we complete the master set, that's when I'm going to open these up for sale on the website at whatever, fair market value is. Oh, this is not Nessa or Opal. Ooh, but we did get a character secret rare and a regular character rare, so that was a nice pack. That may have sealed off the rest of the box. DK Gaming. TCA Gaming is always a great person to deal with when it comes to customer service. Got a message from him, and his slab came damaged, and he took care of me for what was fair. Always support TCA Gaming. There we go. I like that plug. I do mess up, you guys. It will happen from time to time, but I'm gonna do my best to take care of you. So if you have a problem with an order or with something that's going on, just let me know. There are some eBay messages I can't get around to. Same thing with regular messages. Like if you're trying to get me to go lower on something, a lot of times I don't answer those questions, but I do try to focus on something that's wrong with an order if I mess it up. Cody says, TCA Gaming, appreciate it. Thanks, man. BM33K, TCA Gaming, what did you have for lunch today? I had Tostinos, pizzas, and then we had some pizza rolls as a backup for when that ran out. Ellis says, TCA Gaming, any chance of an EX Dragon Frontiers packs or singles on the horizon? It's the next set I am trying for. I will keep it open and in mind, but that box is so expensive, I don't know if we would have enough people to buy out and pay for what it would cost to do the box. I do have an EX series box that is coming. I say soon, but you know, each one of these vintage boxes are spread out over a week. But I do have one coming soon, and it's not Dragon Frontiers. Nicholas says, I'm reading James, reading the line above him. What's up, James? He says, I am so surprised you have not blown up faster. You have a really awesome live stream. I'm just surprised you haven't got more subs with everything you do. Honestly, a lot of the subs that I have on this channel, they're probably old subs, you know, that I got during Pokemon Go when it come out and all that stuff. So like I'd probably say 60,000 of the 70,000 that's on here. So kind of look at my channel as, you know, somebody who's just started to tick back into it again. So to me, it does make sense. Like I have no problem with that sub count not going up. It's just when we do, I'm going to try to reward you guys. Aaron says, what is your favorite set? We're gonna confidently stick with Expedition. That could change in the future, but right now it's up there. Ash Ketchum, TCA Gaming, do you have any vintage boxes for sale? I don't have any vintage boxes, but I have some vintage packs that are available to purchase. Other than the Fossil First Edition, if you did want to have like the, I've got some Fossil First Edition light packs on the website that are box fresh. I've got some Jungle Unlimited box fresh packs that are light, and then also I believe I think I have one heavy. I forgot to adjust that down, so hopefully I don't have to cancel anybody's order if they went through and bought a bunch of those, because I believe there are 4 on the site, but there's only 1 left that's available. Maybe I'd have to go through and weigh out some of the unweighed packs I have set back. Mega Dumb Duck, TCA Gaming, have you graded with Beckett? What do you think about their grading process? I think their website does them a disservice. I used to use them for random niche items. I say niche, but I'm American, so I guess I meant to say niche. I don't know which one it is. I've heard it said both ways so many times. But now with CGC on the scene, and they can do basically what BGS does, but better and faster and cheaper. I don't really grade with them much anymore. There we go. Here's our character secret rare. We have the Crobat. We haven't hit a God pack in a while. Maybe we can do that in this one. After this box, we'll probably open up one more VMAX Climax box, and then we will see if we can do any of the giveaways, which we got to get to 220 on that subscriber count, and we have to get to 600 likes. And we'll just combine it into one winner. New edits, TCA Gaming, will you be selling or giving away those Charizard boxes in the back there? Not at the moment. That's the background. I'm down to my last few of these. I did give away some randomly in the video a while back. Persuasive Barrier, TCA Gaming, both ways are acceptable. The latter is more common for niche. We're going to do that. We're going to go niche. Even though it has an E on the end, so maybe it is supposed to be silent. Nicholas, TCA Gaming, it's just rewarding enough being here. Thank you so much. And thank you, for PokeRev, for the membership. I am forever grateful. Wait a minute. Oh, no. This is right between where we need, because we need 269 and 277. We're going to get there, guys. One of these days, we're going to finish out VMAX Climax. Robert says, have you sent in cards to Beckett for the Black Label? One time. It was that Charizard V that my daughter Sarah pulled, and I thought she was bending the thing in half, but I got it from her, and it looked perfect. And I sent it in. It was on a 1-card sub, and that thing come back a Black Label. We got the 10. That's the only Black Label I've ever gotten from them. Emerald Vendor says, hey, TCA Gaming, what do you think about PSA versus CGC on the grading market? Right now, if you want to get stuff turned around fast, usually you want to go with CGC. Unless it's super high end, then you can kind of go either way. I like CGC for higher end stuff personally because it's a lot cheaper. I don't have to spend $1,000 to grade a card that's, you know, $10,000 in value. But most of the time, PSA, if you can get a 10, even a 9, it's going to outweigh the price that a CGC 9 or 10 has, which is understandable. I mean, PSA's been around the market for so long. All right, so Insert Calls Home says we are at 628 likes, so we'll definitely have a giveaway after we open up this box for at least 3 packs. Maybe it'll be a member, and we can add in that bonus 5 packs since we're doing the new type of giveaway. Robert says, TCA Gaming, have you sent in cards? Oh, I've already read your question, and it was yes. I'm over here getting mixed up. Ryan Deaver, TCA Gaming, I know you said that you live in North Carolina. Have you ever thought of doing a meet and greet? Maybe some stuff at it. Maybe selling some stuff at it. New to the channel, and I live in Georgia, Tennessee, North Carolina, tri-state border. Man, if I did a meet and greet, you know how many people would show up? Like, nobody. And what would I have to do? I mean, I went to the Collecticon in Charlotte. I got to meet a lot of you guys there, but that would be a better type situation because I think I could just see you guys there, people who are actually collectors and that kind of thing. Truly, TCA Gaming, I'm trying to get a fossil pack on your website, but there's some issue with the cart. I have no idea. Probably somebody went in there, and when they went to buy the item, they didn't pay for it. So, right after the stream, I'm going to call my wife, see how she's doing. But I'm going to check and see if there was people who bought the pack and they didn't pay. And if they did, if they went that route and they didn't pay, I'm going to cancel the order. And so stick around, and you may be able to go back in and buy the card. Have we hit I don't think we've hit a full art trainer in this box yet. Or if we did, I missed it. So maybe it'll be in this last one. Just a Pokemon Kid, what is your favorite Pokemon set? We're going to go with Expedition. Oh, there it is. Not the one we need, though. Pikachu V. I wonder if people sell, like if they get to the 10th pack and they haven't hit a full art trainer, they're like, guaranteed full art trainer in this pack. Since there's only 10 packs in VMAX Climax. Look at all these hits. So even though we didn't hit the 2 cards that we want, we did get a lot of hits. And since we're so close to the 220 subscribers, we're going to go ahead and do a 6-pack giveaway for the next winner. So we're going to combine the likes. We're going to combine these subs. And let's see what we get. Oops. All right. So I was told it was zoomed in real far. It's supposed to be zoomed in real far on this one, if that's what you're talking about, James. But it shouldn't be zoomed in. This one really doesn't matter. I'm just copying it over. So if you guys can't see on this one, you're not supposed to, because down here is the email. That's why I have it zoomed in. And then this one right here, you don't really need to see. You can just know that I'm copying and pasting. And then when we come over here, I'm going to delete all these out, and you can see that there should be 625 entries. There's 625 there. Oh, look, we got to 220 before I hit the spin. Here we go. Who's going to win? Now, if you win like a booster box, it's going to extend the stream out quite a bit. Matthew Thomas, you are the winner. All right, Matthew, are you in the chat? Because you are getting at least 6 packs. Let's see if we can get you anything else. All right, where's the box one? There we go. Got one. I can't ever reach over to the corner. Let's see if I can get in there. Let's see what we have. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that was it. So there's the 6 packs. We've got Pokemon Go. We've got Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance, Shining Fates, another Astral Radiance, and No special packs there. Now, you guys let me know if Matthew shows up in the chat, because if he is in the chat, then we'll get him an extra pack. We'll start with this one right here. Man, I really enjoyed you guys coming in on this chat. You definitely surprised me. Yeah, I was not expecting to gain 100 new subscribers during this stream. Got a Delphox V. It was because we gained, it was like I said, I think it was 800 that we gained on Tuesday. So these streams do wonders, I think, for the channel when we're trying to pad the numbers, I guess. But I know some of you have been around here for so long, and I hope that these streams don't mess up your normal flow of what you expect out of me on the channel. Dang, I was hoping for something good at Shining Fates. Yeah, we'll do the Brilliant Stars last. Maybe we can hit another V-Star Charizard. Wouldn't that be pretty epic? All right. They're saying he is here. All right, let me go find him. Matthew Thomas. Is that it? No, that's Michael Thomas. All right, I see Michael Thomas. I see Matt M. So y'all are saying he's here. Is Matthew Thomas here though? All right, somebody said he was here. You guys confirm for me whether or not, because I'm seeing other people say that he's not here, and I don't see a comment from him. So Matthew Thomas, if you are here, throw a bunch of emojis in there so I know for sure that it's you. Pokemon Go. Japanese, can we get a Radiant Charizard? Got a Zapdos. All right, last pack. Here it is. Done it. Fire Energy. Vibrava. Got, Prinplup. Nothing too crazy there. All right, guys, that's it for the opening. Now, I would love to raid out somebody. I don't know how many of you are in here right now, but let's see if we can raid somebody out. Give them a few subs. Give them some likes. I know it made my day. Well, it made my night when Rev come over here and the chat went crazy, throwing all these emojis in there. So maybe we can do that for somebody else. I'm going to throw up my Google Chrome, and then I'm going to just put my YouTube in here so that I can see if there's anybody that I subscribe to that's live right now. Well, that's not. It actually went to tcagaming.com. Should pull up one of the first things here for the YouTube. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we got Pokeflips that's live. So let's go to Pokeflips. Yeah, there we go. So let's go raid him out because that's got two of my favorite people in the hobby. You got Dan Catch'em-all Collectibles, and then you have Nick from Old School. So I'm going to put that in here. Bam. So if you guys would go raid them out and let them know where you come from, give them some crazy emojis in there, that would be pretty sweet. And I really appreciate you guys for coming in here and checking out the video. I know it wasn't as long as Tuesday night. I can't do Thursdays as long, but I'm hoping that I can go meet up with my wife and everything's okay. So you guys keep our family in your prayers, and then I'll see you again